Hey guys, welcome back. So this video we're going to be talking about variables. Variables is the backbone for any kind of code, be it for games, for websites, or basically anything. So let's get started. Variables are like boxes who hold things in it. So let's say this variable, name. This name holds the value Agnesh. Agnesh is in quotation marks. The word Agnesh is in quotation marks, which tells the computer this is a text. So name, the variable name, is holding a text. And when a variable is holding a text, we call it a string variable. Okay, got it? Next, this variable age is holding 15. 15 is a number. It doesn't have any quotation marks, so it's not recognized as text, but it is recognized as a number. It's a whole number. So age is carrying a whole number. When a variable is holding a whole number, we call it an integer variable. The whole number could be negative or positive. As long as it's a whole number, it will be an integer. The next variable is height. Here it says 5.8. 5.8 is not a whole number, so height cannot be an integer variable. When a number is not a whole number but has a decimal in it, it is called a float variable. So height is considered a float variable. And lastly, happy holds true. Now this is a bit weird because this true is not in a quotation marks. So it's not a word or it's not a text. So what is it? Basically, these kinds of variables hold true or false information. So right now, happy is true, but we can also change it to happy is false. Remember, Python is case sensitive, so true and false, the first letters have to be capital. When a variable is holding a true or false value, we call it a boolean. So if I print all of these, it should just come out easily. Agnesh, print out name, print out age, print out height. So if I print this out, we should get the values. Perfect. Another key thing to note, when we are printing out variables, you can see here that I'm not putting quotation marks. When I'm not doing this, Python knows this is not a text and it refers to the variable. Perfect. So we know how variables work. Now, we have rules for naming variables. I'm going to teach you one of the most common one, which is camelCase. Basically, camelCase is the first word of a variable is all lowercase, but in the second word or in the third word, the first letter of that word will be uppercase. So let's say my variable is Agnesh height. So when I store this, this is not camelCase. This is not right. We have to make H in the height capital. Now this is camelCase. Great. So now we know about camelCase. Another key tips to know, you should always name your variables so that people who are reading your code knows what it is. Let's say I just put number equals to 8. What's number? We don't know. So we should make this a more descriptive name, like hours. Now that's a more descriptive name for the variable. It also makes it so much easier to read. Great. So now we know how variables work. In the next lesson, we will be learning about input and f strings. Stay tuned for that.